Hey, welcome to Spire. Today being the daily challenge for January 5th, 2026. Almost at 25 there. The character is the Defect, and the modifiers are Curse 1. Whenever you defeat a boss, become cursed. Your starting relic is replaced with Curse Key, Darkstone Periapt, and Duvidal. Green cards don't appear in rewards and shops. And Lethality, you start each combat with +3 strength, and all enemies start each combat with +3 strength as well. I see Alex here, 1329. That's a great score. Gemino, 1547. That's an insane score. Given that the top scorer here is clearly using some sort of game code issue, yeah, first place. Impressive for Gemino. And then Alex, 200 points behind, still in the top 20. Oh, man. So Gemino must have gotten something. Oh, I wonder if that's Highlander. Oh, with Lethality, it is usually Gemino usually tries to go for a very aggressive deck. All right, well, let's get started and see what I can do. I probably won't go for Highlander, though. Yeah, it might be if I want to go for an aggressive deck. Let's see how many cards I get. Let's see if I get offered any duplicates early on. All right, multiple 2 elite paths. If I get to this elite, I'll get 3 question mark rooms afterwards on the right, and up until that elite on the left I'll get 1 question mark room. On the right I'll get 2 with an early shop. Okay, if I go for this elite I'll just get 1 and 2 3. Yeah, no, that's not the best path. All right, let's turn left, or start in the middle and then stay in the middle basically. Okay, right here I started with the lice, 18, so I can get rid of this guy and then do a zap. Okay, and then 2 more strikes. Beautiful. All right, got a Dex Potion, Dagger Throw, Chill Accuracy. Oh man, all of these are good. Chill might help with block, but I think if I want to be aggressive, let's take the Dagger Throw. Also, the discard will help with all the curses that hopefully I'll get soon. Okay. Obviously I can't do the dual cast. Let's double defend and then play a strike. Okay. And then here, let's double strike and a zap. And then actually the zap alone is not enough because of the block. I do need 1 attack card. Beautiful. All right. An Essence of Steel Potion, Sneaky Strike, Dagger Throw. Okay, well, the game is throwing collector bonuses. I have Curse Run, so let's lean into collectors. Let's take a second Dagger Throw. Okay. There's a Dagger Spray that's interesting. There's a Mind Blast that's interesting too. Oh man, Dagger Spray is going to be really nice for AoE damage fights. Mind Blasts won't be useful yet, but it will become really powerful later on. Doom and Gloom might give me overkill. Actually, can I afford... Yeah, I could afford Dagger Spray and Doom and Gloom. It's a shame, but I think I'll leave the Mind Blast on the table because hopefully I'll get... What are the odds of getting another one offered later? No, I think I'll do Dagger Spray and Doom and Gloom. Yeah, that way I can get overkill out of the way early, and it won't be as useless early on. Got my first Curse Injury heals, as well as Golden Idol. Enemy store 25% more gold. Okay. And then here, I could remove... What should I remove? Basic Strike? Yeah, well, no, let's gain the gold. Yeah, let's gain the gold. Okay. Alright, Lagavulin here. Well, I definitely don't want to wake it up this turn. I don't have high chances, although I do have a Dex and Essence of Steel Potion, so maybe I can do something with that. Let's do... Dagger Throw? Yeah, I guess I'll do Dagger Throw. Play another Dagger Throw. And then this is only 14. Yeah, I think I'll do Dagger Spray and a Strike. Yeah, 66 is going to be hard to deal enough damage. And there is nothing. 14 plus 8. Okay, if I drink both my potions, the Dex Potion and the Essence of Steel Potion, I can double defend here to be fully defended. And then do a Dagger Spray for good measure. 37 might be doable if I get lucky. Oh, wait, I forgot the enemy has extra strength. Well, that was silly. Do I want to reload and save the potions? Because I completely forgot that I'm not being attacked for 18. Let me reload. Let's use that as my one reload in the day, I guess. Yeah, I should have realized I can defend against 21. I could defend against 18, but, you know, why does that matter if I'm getting attacked for 21? Yeah, I still think I'll play everything the same way. I just won't waste my potions. How about that? So I did Dagger Spray and a Strike here. And then, yeah, I don't have enough for 21. Even if I got a defensive card out of this, I just didn't have enough. Still, it might not be a bad idea to double defend just to not to lose too much HP. Okay. And then here I can do another attack. Yeah, beautiful. All right. Okay, definitely took some damage. I got Gear. I can now gain Strength. The rest sets up to 3 times. Charge Battery, Recursion Loop. This really makes it a Strength deck, right? The Gear, at least. I don't think I need any of these. Let's take the Charge Battery for a solid defensive card. And then I decided to go left for an extra question mark room. Yeah, you know what? Let's start with the Strength. Okay. Alright, yeah, I think having 3 extra strength will be much better than upgrading 1 card. Alright, let's do Dagger Throw, and then 2 strikes. This might be tough. I needed the small attack, I didn't get it, so I don't think there's much I can do. So I'm not even going to play any of the skills. Yeah, there's nothing I could have done here. Even, I think, if I had the Mind Blast, it would not have helped me this early on, so, yep. Alright, we got Kunai. Every time we play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity, as well as a skill potion. Acrobatics is pretty good. I have the energy, and let's take it. Here I got Pain, as well as Meal Ticket. When we enter a shop, heal 15 HP. And here, I got regret. All right, 3 cures already. I did get a great relic out of it. Preserved insect, and enemies in elite combats have 25% less HP. That's really nice. All right, here I got the cultist. Let's start with acrobatics. I was hoping to get some good attack cards. Okay, and then 2 strikes. All right, and then any attack will kill here. Yeah, let's just do Doom and Gloom. All right. Okay, Sweeping Beam Stack Boot sequence is tempting. I will stick... Actually, Stack is good too. Let's stick with being an aggressive deck, so let's take the Sweeping Beam. Also, I have to lose HP, assuming I will be able to perfect the next 2 fights, or I guess I won't get any next 2 fights. So, let me transform maybe first with Dagger Spray and the Sweeping Beam and a Strike, and then I'll keep these guys alive, and I'll drop down to 23. This might take a while. Actually, it might not take that long. But yeah, I'll speed this up right back. Alright, beautiful. I dropped down to exactly 23, which is what I wanted. Darkness, Sucker Punch, Barrage. Sucker Punch might be good for the upcoming boss fight. The weakness might be necessary. Oof. Okay, luckily I only lost 7 HP to get Calipers at the start of your turn. Lose 50 block rather than all of you block. It would be a shame if I wasn't able to get the Calipers because I lost too much HP. Okay, and I got a regular fight here, which is fine. So it's not a shop. I don't trigger the meal ticket. Let's start with a Strike to get rid of the backliner. And then double defend. Okay, no need to lose more HP at this point. Alright, and then here, let's do a Strike and a Sweeping Beam. Beautiful. Alright, got a Focus Potion. That, if I had a Frost Orb, I would have taken it. I don't, though, so let's not. Let's take a Lightning Orb. Okay. And then here, I think I'll dig again. Is there anything, not dig, lift, I guess. Is there anything important that needs upgraded? Maybe the Sucker Punch. Let's upgrade the Sucker Punch just because that way I increase the chance of being able to weaken the Hexaghost. The Hexaghost does have lethality, too. At least I have some good potions, hopefully. Alright, let's start off with Doom and Gloom, Dagger Spray, and Strike. Okay, I did get extra dex that way. I need to defend against 30. I have, what is that, 12, 20. So I'm not that far off. Let's see if this gives me a block card. Blade Dance. That is not a block card. It does give me extra dex, though, so let's take it. Let's also drink the Dex Potion. Play the Blade Dance, play these Shivs. Okay, so now I have 18 plus 11 is 29. So close. Let me do Sweeping Beam. Yeah, fine. Let's play all of these. And then I also have to drink the Essence of Steel Potion. Fine. I needed the Sucker Punch. I didn't get it, but it's okay. I have all the potions. Alright, here I do need a little bit of block. I just have 1 defend coming up. That's going to be hard to get to, right? Let's do Acrobatics. Okay, there's a Sucker Punch. That's useful. Let's do Sucker Punch, then defend. And I think I'll do the Dagger Throws to reshuffle and get to my other defensive cards fast. Okay, at least I got 5 decks at this point, so that should help. And the enemy is still weakened here. I need to defend against 12. I do have 12 exactly. That was a close one. Alright, let's do Charge Battery, then Dual Cast, Strike, and Dagger Spray. Okay. I don't need much, actually. I got very lucky with the potions. Without them, I think. If I didn't reload that Lagavulin fight, I would not have had those potions, and I would have lost the perfect here, so I'm glad I did that. Was that a second injury? It was. Let me sort A to Z, because I am trying to get collector bonuses. Yeah, 2 injuries. That's fine. See, Wraithform 1,000 cuts. I think... Can I pull off a Pauper here? I think I'll try to pull off Pauper, although Wraithform would have been interesting. Snecko Eye. That might help with the curses, but I don't have a lot of high cost cards, and I hope to pick up 0 cost cards later. I don't really need Incinerator. I don't really need Runic. Well, I can't really take Runic Dome. Oh man, this is a tough choice. Okay, just because these 2 are useless, I think I'm gonna risk Snecko Eye at the start of return, draw 2 additional cards, so I just become confused. So now I just need more high cost cards. Like a Riddle Withholds would be great now because I have so much extra strength at this point, right? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a 4 elite path if I start on the left and then turn right with 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms. That's a really good path. For a run without any extra path modifiers, that's a great path there. Alright, free acrobatics, get rid of the regret, then do Doom and Gloom. And unfortunately, I'll take a bunch of damage. Let's do Sucker Punch. I don't think I can deal 49 damage, can I? Yeah, that's only 24. Let's just do Charge Battery and defend. Okay. Alright, another 12. Let's do a free dual cast. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to play these. I might as well play the Zap, though. Okay. And I have enough max HP, so I think the pain is not going to be that big of an issue, and losing some HP shouldn't be that bad either. These are expensive. Let me see. Okay, luckily I got a 0-cost Dagger Spray, and that together with a Dagger Throw is enough. Good. An Energy Potion Skewer with all the extra strength. Let's take it. Cool-Headed would have been nice for card draw, but I think I will try to be more aggressive. Dagger Spray would be great. I got Dagger Throw. Alright, and then... let's do Strike 1, Strike 2. I mean, the defend only gives me 6 block. I think I'll do Zap and Dual Cast instead. Yeah, fine. Taking 20 damage here. That's always the problem with the birds and lethality. Also, with 4 elites, I'm bound to fight the Book of Stabbing, which is going to be probably annoying too. Let's do Sweeping Beam, Charge Battery, Doom and Gloom. And then I can fully defend. Let's get this, or actually just kill this guy. All right. I just need to deal a little bit of damage next turn. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Didn't take too much damage. I can't take the Catalyst. I don't need it, I guess. Auto Shields is fine, but I think the Distraction might be better. It might give me something amazing. Oof. I don't want to lose any of these, but I probably am okay sacrificing the Energy Potion to get a Letter Opener. Every time I play 3 skills in a single turn, do 5 damage to all enemies. Okay. And then here, another Dagger Spray would be great. I guess I'll take the Doom and Gloom then. And then let's do Dual Cast and a Strike. Okay. Okay, still waiting for that Dagger Spray. I would really appreciate it. Do not get that, but I can do Dagger Throw, the Pain. Oh, man. All right, fine. Let's do Strike you. Actually, fine. Wait. I need a 1 energy skewer, right? Yeah, fine. Let's do Strike you, then do Defend, then do Zap, and then Skewer. Okay. And then 21, 29, I mean. Luckily, I did get the Dagger Spray. Good. Got a Gambler Spree, which is great. Another Skewer or a 3rd Dagger Throw. I'll take a 3rd Dagger Throw here. And then here I got Centurion Mystic. There's no way to get Overkill or combo, right? So I'm not going to waste too much time on that. Let's do Dagger Spray this time. Then Doom and Gloom. Then a Charge Battery. Okay. So Backlash is almost dead here. And this guy's not attacking. That's good. Let's do Acrobatics. Get rid of the Regret. Then do Dagger Throw. Then do a Strike. And what? I'm going to do Skewer. That way this guy won't gain any extra block. Actually... no, it does gain extra block. Fine. I should be able to deal enough damage, though, with a Sucker Punch. Beautiful. All right. Stack Storm. Go for the ice. Not a huge fan. I'll take the stack now. I think I'm ready to have some block. Some better block, I guess. If I get lucky with the attack pattern, I'm not being attacked on turn 1. That's good. And I started with a Sweeping Beam. That's also good. Let's actually... should I do Dagger? No. Let's do Sweeping Beam first. I was thinking of getting rid of the Pain, but I don't think that's super necessary. Now I can do Dagger Throw. Get rid of the Pain. And then I can play the Strike here. And again, hoping that the Gremlin Leader does not decide to attack. Yep, got lucky. Good. Let's do Charge Battery, Sucker Punch, and obviously not dual cast here. Let's just do a Strike. Okay. 40 seems doable. And I'm still not being attacked. Okay, I got lucky there. I got a Dagger Spray, Dagger Throw, and that is enough. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, very happy with that. This is the first perfected elite, right? Got Tungsten Rod. That's really nice. Whenever you lose HP, lose 1 less, as well as a Blessing of the Forge and a Collector bonus on the Dagger Throw. All right, that was very happy with that. Got a very early Collector bonus here. Let's lift. Okay. I have 6 strength already. Slayers might be hard unless I got all my AoE damage cards. Okay, wait. Can I do something here? I am tempted to upgrade the Dagger Spray. That will be 30. Let's do that. Okay. Then do Dagger Throw, because I have the free defend, right? So hang on. Let's do Dagger Throw you. Actually, I can kill everything. Yeah, that Dagger Spray made a difference. Beautiful. Got the Centurion Puzzle. The first time lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Infinite Blades is tempting. It is pre-upgraded, though, which might be a problem, because I don't... it will mess up my opening hand a little bit, right? Actually, no. I already have a Charge Battery. Let's take a second Charge Battery. Okay. Got Doubt as well as Return of Feather. For every 5 cards in your deck, you have 3 HP whenever you enter a rest set. That's actually really nice, because that means I can easily gain extra strength and upgrade things without having to worry about my HP. Okay. Yeah, I got the Gremlin Leader again. No Book of Stabbing. That would be a first. Okay, unfortunately, I am being attacked here. Let's do Sucker Punch for sure. That brings it down to 18. Distraction might give me a good defensive card. It did not. I'm going to risk Gambler's Brew and hope I can get... what? I don't know if there's anything I could draw here. Yeah, no. Even if I play both my defensive card, if I could, that's not enough for 18. Let's do Sweeping to get rid of the minions, and then I'll just take the 18 damage. That's a bummer. If I got luckier, I don't know, lots of defensive cards for free, that might have done something, but let's get rid of the Pain here, then do Dagger Spray. I can do another Dagger Throw to get rid of the Regret. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't the Book of Stabbing. I still did not get the necessary luck. That is fine. Alright, fine. Okay, let's see what I get here. Ink Bottle. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. A Regen Potion, which I might drink. Aggregate might be interesting. Yeah, I think I should take it. Compound Drive might have been good too, but let's take the Aggregate here. Oh, this is a great event. Okay. I can get 2 relics out of that. Let's start with a Dagger Throw. Well, not much more I can really do here. Let's do another Dagger Throw, I guess. Yeah, fine. Maybe I'll get a 0-cost card. No, I'll do the stack, though. Okay. Okay, I'm actually really glad I have the Eternal Feather, otherwise I might be in trouble here. Let's do Dagger Spray, that gets rid of the backliner, then a Strike for free. Oh, I can't play anything else. Wow, alright. That was a lot of damage taken from the Regret. Okay. And then here, yeah, Aggregate is a little useless, but I can do Skewer. Alright. Okay, and then here, let's definitely fight these two guys. And they are affected by... wait, is that a bug? They're affected by Preserved Insect, but they're not smaller. Oh, that's interesting. It's kind of late to follow the bug report, though, right? The team is, I'm sure, focusing on Slay the Spire, too. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that theoretically, because they're elites, they should be smaller in stature. Anyway, let's do a... Should I take 10 damage? I am taking a lot of damage. I'm a little worried here. I guess not much I can do. I guess I'm only taking 9 damage because of the Tungsten Rod. Okay. Right, do I have... oof. I might be a little in trouble, especially because of the pain here too, right? Let's do Acrobatics. Get rid of the pain. Then do Doom and Gloom. Skewer is 21. I need 23. Uh-oh. I can... wait. Oh, wow, the Regret alone takes... I should have drank the Regen Potion, right? Can I defend without the Regen Potion? So if I do stack... 21. So first of all, the Regret will deal 7 damage. I drop down to 7. Actually, I think I'm dead here. So I think I have to do... I have to drink the Regen Potion. Okay. I hope I didn't miscalculate. No, I have enough. All right. I think I can defend here. Yeah, wow. Okay. Down to 6 HP. That's really risky. Bird face own when you play a power card, heal 2 HP, and Symbiotic Virus at the start of each combat, channel 1 dark. So it's a bunch of gold, and I mean, I have the Energy Bouncing Flask. I guess it's fine. I'm a little worried here. Special Relic is interesting. Transforming 2 cards. I could transform 2 curses. That would give me HP and max HP, right? Might not be a bad idea. I feel like I should be able to get enough relics, right? Because I have 1 more elite, a boss, and then like 3 more relics on Act 3 and then a shop. I think I'll play it safe. Let's transform the 2 curses, the Pain and the Regret. That way I heal back a little bit. And of course I got Book of Stabbing at the end. Oh boy, alright, let's see. Distraction gives me a charge battery. That helps. Let's see if I can get Dex first. Let's do Dagger Throw. Alright, then do Doom and Gloom. I don't think I can get any Dex first. That's fine. Let's do Charge Battery, Defend, and then Bouncing Flask. Okay. Yeah, nothing I can do to fully defend. Actually, I'm a little worried about surviving here. I did not get the pain. I got the aggregate that helps me a little with the energy. 18 incoming. I can do Dagger Throw. Get rid of the decay. Then another Dagger Throw. And a Strike. Oh, actually, that's enough to kill. Okay, beautiful. Alright, fine. Survived. We got very real normal enemies to have an additional card reward. That's really nice for trying to get collectors. And let's take Sweeping Beam as well. And then here I heal back up. I kind of want to heal back up a little bit more. Because against the champ, 25 HP might not be enough. So just to be safe, let's heal back up here too. Okay. Alright, 19 incoming, turn 1. Nothing I can do, right? I don't even have any potions to help me. And even if I had potions, like the ones I used in previous fights, there's nothing I could have done. Man, the last, what was it, like 3-4 days? It's always the Act 2 boss that makes me struggle. Alright, there's a Skewer. I could just play a nice Skewer, right? Let's do Acrobatics first. Get rid of this. Then do Charge Battery. Then do Sweeping Beam. And then a Free Strike. And yeah, let's just do Skewer. Okay. Alright. Oh, I didn't notice I was being attacked there. Alright, let's do another Strike. A Free Dagger Throw. Get rid of this. Another Dagger Throw. Get rid of... I could play everything. Let's get rid of this. Actually, no, the Aggregate is basically useless. Let's do Strike, Bouncing Flask, and Charge Battery, probably, right? Yeah. Okay. Good thing I rested. I would have been dead if I hadn't. Alright, let's do Dagger Throw. Then Dagger Spray. Okay, alright. I have a big attack coming up. Do I have a chance? Can I deal 70 damage? Or defending at 38, one of those two. So Aggregate is not horrible. It gives me 1 energy back. Fine. Then do Acrobatics. Stack is interesting. It's only 11 though. Probably don't need the expensive Bouncing Flags. Let's do Doom and Gloom. I think I'll do a Strike first, then a Dagger Throw to get rid of something bad. It isn't. I have enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, perfected this one. No, didn't perfect this one, but survived this one. Did I get a second? No, that was my first regret because I transformed the one I already had. Yeah, we got Distal Chaos, which is fine. And again, I'll skip these to go for Pauper. Black Star. Yeah, that should allow me to get Relic Shiny, right? Let's take it Elite Storm Additional Relic when defeated. Okay, so I'm at 19 relics right now. Dono deck at the end. Let's see how many elites I can snag here. 1. Oh no, just 2. That's disappointing. That's 4 relics plus the treasure chest should be enough, right? So if I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3 plus a shop. If I start left, turn right, I'll get also 3. No guaranteed shop though. If I stick on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crush mushrooms. It's not going to be enough for the Mystery Machine modifier, right? So I think, right, because I only had 4 on Act 1. No, wait, how many do you have on Act 1? I had 4 on Act 2. I know that. I think it was like 5 on Act 1. So I needed at least 6 here. And I do, yeah, clearly there's no way. I kind of want to go for the guaranteed shop on the left. Now, go on the right would be risky. Actually, the chance of getting a shop is pretty high with 5 crush mushrooms. I'll risk it. Let's go on the right. Okay. I might also get the normality event and some other good stuff from the crush mushrooms. All right. Let's start out with dagger spray. That will make me take a little bit of damage here. Okay. And then I can do charge battery and doom and gloom. That should be enough, right? Beautiful. All right, we got a strength potion, dagger spray number 2, I believe, right? Yep, let's take it. And poison stop eating steam barrier. Let's take the steam barrier. Actually, it's a 0-cost card, so it is still a fine defensive card. Let's still take it. And it was pre-upgraded too. Let's do sweeping beam. I think I'll hope acrobatics will give me something good. Yeah, nothing amazing. Defense on turn 1 might be a big problem. I haven't used the calipers a single time, right? Let's do dagger throw. Get rid of the... that was a misclick. Alright, hopefully it wouldn't matter because, yeah, I have enough to kill. Beautiful. Cloak and Dagger, Meteor Strike, Bane. Let's take the Cloak and Dagger, and then here, a little too late for Genetic Algorithm. If I had that sooner with the Calipers, it would have been great, but let's take the Leg Sweep instead. Okay. Alright, here I have to be careful with the Spiker again, and no AoE damage. Let's start with the Dagger Throw. Okay, there is some AoE damage with the Sweeping Beam. Let's do that. Alright. And then I can do a strike, and should I do another strike? Yeah, let's strike the backliner. Okay. I guess I could just wait for the dual cast if I don't have enough block. Or let's do defend, another defend, doom and gloom, and then a sucker punch. Beautiful. Alright, I got an Essence of Steel Push, which is great. Another Cloak and Dagger, very nice. The Fragment Rip and Tear with all the extra strength should be good too. And then definitely don't lose this much gold. I'm really hoping to get a shop. I'm okay losing a strike here. Okay. And then here, let's upgrade what? Aggregate, maybe make it slightly better. Let's do it. Okay. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't buy the Mind Blast in the beginning because my deck is not getting as large as I hoped it would get. Alright, here I got the Spiker again, and a Dagger Throw again. Or Dagger Spray, I mean. Let's start with a Dagger Throw. Okay, then do Doom and Gloom. And then, I didn't get any good block cards. Let's do Dagger Spray. I'll take a little bit of damage. I think that's fine. Steam Barrier number 2. Let's take it. And Sweeping Beam number 2. Let's take that as well. Okay. Definitely want to fight for a relic here. Alright. Skewer is nice. It's only 88 damage, though. I was hoping for more. Should I just do that? I could bring it up to 96 with a strength potion. You know what? Let's free up a potion slot, too. So I can get rid of the backliner. Okay. That also saves me a bunch of HP. Alright. And then here, let's do Doom and Gloom, Sucker Punch, Defend, and Wait. Okay. Still have to get Overkill at some point, right? I have to remember to do that. Let's do Dagger Spray, Dagger Throw, and that's enough. Good. That Shovel, you cannot dig for relics at rest sites. Okay, gives me something else to do at rest sites. Not a huge fan of any of these. I guess I'll take the Streamline. Okay. And then here I got Pain and Strike damage. Cards containing Strike deal 3 additional damage. Shouldn't affect too many things, but I'll take it. So I have 21 relics, right? If I lose another relic, I won't be able to get the Alex Shiny modifier. And I don't know if I need the gold that badly, so I think I'll skip this. A rare time that I'm skipping this event, but I will do that. Yeah, I can get another curse or upgrade everything. I don't think I need extra curses. I could also get a relic. No longer healing is risky, but might be worth it. I think I'll do that just because I don't think I need another curse. Let's upgrade everything here. Beautiful. And that also allows me to dig worry-free at the next rest site. Okay. Alright, 16 incoming. I do start with an aggregate, which is great. I can do Cloak and Dagger, then Steam Barrier and Defend. Okay. And then I can do Shift 1, Shift 2, and Dagger Spray. Beautiful. Alright. Not being attacked yet, that's good, although don't have a lot of energy. Let's do Steam Barrier and Defend. Play the 0-cost cards for the slow debuff, then see if the Dagger Throw gives me anything good. Nope. Alright. At least I saved 3 block with the calipers. Oh boy. Alright, so here, let's do... Distraction is expensive. Let's do Sweeping Beam first. See if I can get a good defensive card. Well, this is a defensive card. I wouldn't say it's a good one. Let me do Streamline. Just really hoping for something better. Let's do Dual Cast. I think it has to be a Defend. And then either the Essence of Steel potion or the Distilled Chaos potion. Let's drink the Distilled Chaos potion. It might give me something good to stack. Yeah, that's beautiful. Leg sweep. Awesome. All right, great. And I can do a skewer for good measure. Okay. Yeah, it's really nice. It allows me to save a lot of block with the calipers for next turn, although I'm not being attacked this turn, of course. Let's do Bouncing Flask. That's 0 cost. And Cloak and Dagger. Let's do Charge Battery to have some block for next turn as well. Okay. No need to deal that much damage. 24. And I'm fully defended. Beautiful. So let's do Charge Battery. I don't have a dual cast. Let's do Doom and Gloom, then dual cast, then Acrobatics or Dagger Spray. That's enough. Dagger Throw, I mean. Got Question card, future card rewards, so one additional card to choose from, and Stone Calendar at the end of turn 7, deal 52 damage to all enemies, a Power Potion, and another Dagger Spray. I'll definitely take that. That's my third. Okay. And then here, yeah, let's dig. I got White Beast Statue Potions, always appearing combat rewards. Good. That was my 25th relic, right? And I'm still getting 2 more. All right, fine. Now, if I had gotten for that shop, there might be a chance I might have been able to get... can I even fully defend here? Yes, I think I can. I might have been able to get something that... Maybe an extra collector bonus. Unfortunately, I didn't get that, but fine. Not much I could have done about that. Going on the left, I probably would have gotten Eye Like Shiny. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I would have had that shop. Maybe I would have been able to get an extra collector bonus out of it. Let's do Dagger Spray... Can I defend against 33? I have 11 already. I think I can. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Let's do that. And then Steam Barrier too. Okay. Just really hoping I wouldn't get attacked here. I am being attacked. I do have the stack. Let's do Dagger Throw first. Okay. Skewer is going to be enough, right? Beautiful. Yep. Alright, perfect. This one I get turned and we can only become frail and out of war. If you don't play any attacks during your turn, get additional energy next turn. A cultist push, which is nice, and Blade Dance is interesting just because it will give me extra decks. Obviously, there's no way I can get a collect bonus on the acrobatics, so I think I'll take the Blade Dance here. Okay. And then, yeah, I guess I'll dig again. Alright, we got Lizard Tail. Whenever you die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead. Not super helpful there. Alright, Dunun Deka, I need to get lucky on turn 1. Let's drink the Cultist Potion and the Power Potion. That gives me tools with the trade. Footwork Loop. Footwork is the only thing that might help. It's a long shot, though. Let's do Dagger Throw. Yeah, I need another good defensive card. I didn't get one. Yeah, I need a 0 cost good defensive card. I mean, might as well drink this and then do... yeah, I can't even play an attack to gain more decks. Yeah, this is the best I can do. Which is a shame. Nothing I could have done here. So, yeah, fine, fine. It was turn 1, that was the problem. Now, I think I was offered a boot sequence at some point. I'm not sure if that would have made a big difference. Here, because I'm already not perfecting, let's just do a nice skewer. Time-wise, I'm fine. Should I try to get overkill here? Yeah, if I'm not perfecting, let's try to get overkill. And I have some time, right? So I think that might be worth it. I also have the Stone Calendar I have to be a little careful with. Let's do Aggregate, Dagger Throw, Sweeping Beam, Cloak and Dagger. Then do Charge Battery. At least I have lots of energy here. And yeah, there's the Doom and Gloom to get the Dark Orb, okay? And I can do Leg Sweep and Stack. That should be good, right? Yeah. So I think I'll speed this up. I'll try to get the Dark Orb up front. Wait, how do I do that? I guess I have to get the Doom and Gloom back again, right? That might take a while. That's fine. Yeah, I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Okay, so I think I'm ready, and if I'm not mistaken, when I play the Doom and Gloom, it will first deal the damage, then channel the Dark Orb, so it should get rid of the block, and then the Dark Orb deals more than 100 damage. Alright, so I was able to get overkill out of it. That's fine, I guess. It would have been very difficult to affect the bosses. With some luck, maybe it's possible. 1291. Yeah, Gemino definitely got a higher score, right? Out of the 8 elites, I perfected only 4, which is not too bad. It was definitely risky. I only got 1 collector bonus. I think that's the most disappointing thing. And I also missed Insignificant Modifier, which is actually really disappointing, because I picked up every card I could. So yeah, I just got the collector bonus on the Dagger Throw. Now, going on Highlander, I didn't even notice. What is the curse I got? Let's sort by obtained. Yeah, so the very last curse was a shame, which would have been unique, right? Because I only had 1 curse. And honestly, I only had 8. And there's definitely, I feel like, I mean, I only had 1 shot, but I feel like I could have rejected some curses. Wait, is it just 1 duplicate? It's literally 1 duplicate, right? I had injury, a duplicate injury. I did transform a pain and regret, and I later got a pain and regret. So that's not much I could have done there. But yeah, I just had 1 duplicate injury. Oh, man. Yeah, so I definitely can see Highlander Curse being possible. I was so confident that Collector Bonuses would be the way to go, because actually later on, too, you got Prayer Wheel, you got the, what's the other card? The Question card. I thought more Collector Bonuses would have been possible. I did get Money just barely. Interesting. 6 extra gold. That's nice. Light Speed was fairly easy. Overkill was easy. But yeah, I did miss the Insignifiant modifier, which is a bummer, and of course more collector bonuses. Let's see what 1291 puts me in the ranking. Wouldn't be that good. Yeah, wow. It's not too bad actually. 25th. Okay, so I am about exactly 25 points below Simone, and then Alex has 820. Is that 38? 38 points more than me. That's interesting. That means that Alex skipped and leads somewhere. Or maybe Alex did what he did yesterday, which is to skip question mark rooms. Which is interesting because I think if you skip question mark rooms, you might have a higher chance of getting Highlander and Curses. And that might allow him to have more regular fight. Maybe even going for collector bonuses with Prayer Reel and the question card. That is interesting. I'm curious. Let me know in the comments what you did, Alex. But then, yeah, Knight got 1270. That's 21 points less. That makes sense. And then let's see where Gemino's at. 1547. That's just an insane score. So that is 250 would be 41. 256 points more than me. That's just insane. So I wouldn't be surprised if Gemino was able to perfect at least all the elites, or two of the elites. Sorry, I only perfected one, right? So at least the other two, if not also got Highlander Curses. An insane score. Well-deserved first place finish there. Very impressive. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. Let's do the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a defect run with the All-Stars, Control Chaos, and Night Terrace modifiers, and All-Stars only give you one rare card, so I tried to go for Pauper. Unfortunately, that didn't work out at the end, but you had some people do really well, including Sita and David, tied for 11th place. Congratulations. David hadn't played in a while, so that's a great score to come back to. So yeah, you can check out his Twitch stream. David streams whenever he plays, so he was able to perfect 6 of the 7 leads, all the bosses, was able to get Highlander, did not get Curses. I think you sort of had to choose between Highlander and Curses yesterday. It probably wasn't possible to get both. I don't think anybody got that. Was able to get all the other modifiers like Overkill, Combo, Pauper, and the Time modifier, which was very close. So yeah, great score from David. Really good score to come back to. Then you have Peltier with 1337, also in the top 20. Gemino ended up with 1317. Gemino perfected 4 of the 6 elites. Gemino skipped and lead on Act 2 to get more question mark rooms. There was a path that had like 4 or 5 more question mark rooms instead of 1 elite. He was hoping to get something better out of it. He was able to get Mystery Machine, and I'm pretty sure he was able to get Curses because of that. So I think it was worth it. I don't think he was able to get Highlander, but he substituted Highlander with Curses, and he was able to get Mystery Machine out of it, which I guess only cost him fighting an Act 2 elite, which is 20 points, theoretically, but who knows, maybe the modifiers might have been different. Because of that different RNG, though, he also did not get the Normality event, so he was not able to get the Money modifier, but again, was able to get Curses. He also got Inscription, Overkill, Pauper, and Combo. Now, Gemino did mention that I would have been able to get Inscription as well if I decided to go for collector bonuses, but yeah, that would have been, that might have cost me some points too. Then you have Knight here with 1312. That would have been my score if I was able to perfect the Act 2 boss, which I wasn't able to, unfortunately. Then Mike has 1244, or he got 1237 in the top 60. I ended up with 74th place with 1212. I perfected 6 of the 7 leads, but missed the Act 2 boss. I needed to get really lucky with the Dead Branch. I just drew no block cards, and if the Dead Branch gave me any sort of block cards, or even just a way to draw more cards, it might have worked, but it didn't happen. So maybe with a reload, I might have been able to change the RNG to be able to get something with the Dead Branch, but it just didn't happen. Also was able to get Highlander with some luck, and then was able to get Overkill and Combo. Just barely got a Librarian. Insignifiant was definitely possible, as Gemino mentioned. Did not get the Pauper modifier. I needed to get 1 extra card removal. I realized I didn't have any extra card removal, so then at the end I embraced some rare cards. Was not able to get the Time modifier. Actually, almost missed the Speedster modifier too. I was, I think, playing for 57 minutes or so. Was able to get the Normality event, and as a result got the Money modifier with almost 1900 gold. And then, yeah, as Ole pointed out, I definitely forgot about the Unseen Top a few times, although the loss against the Act 2 boss did not have anything to do with the Unseen Top. Unfortunately, yeah. It was unfortunate to always miss it. Today, too, right? Act 2 bosses, they're tough. Then next you have a bunch of people tied at 1187 for 90th place, including Jenny in the Dark. And then missing top 100 just by a little bit, you have Alex with 1168. Alex perfected 5 of the 7 leads, 2 of the 3 bosses, just like me, missed the Act 2 boss. Also went for Highlander and barely got money. So Alex changed the RNG by skipping question mark rooms, and he said he did worse because of that. He didn't get the Normality event, and yeah, I guess had trouble getting more of the modifiers. He also interestingly took the Gambling Chip over the Dead Branch, which I think is a big mistake. I think Dead Branch is basically the best relic ever, and it could have helped. I can see an argument being made for Gambling Chip being useful, but yeah, I think generally Dead Branch, I can't imagine any scenario where Dead Branch would be better, unless you have like a run with like 5 Wraiths, which can happen for sure. And then Alex also missed a Time modifier, which I think caused them to be slightly lower in terms of the score, but still not a bad score. Goldbear ended up with 6 points behind. Goldbear perfected only 2 of the 7 elites, and only 2 of the 3 bosses, missed the Act 3 boss. It was, I think, the only person who tried to go for for collector bonuses yesterday. Ended up getting 2, which is not bad, and also was able to get curses. But unfortunately, I suspect he missed a bunch of the other modifiers, and then the missed elites, or missed bosses make things harder to get a better score. And then even lower, you have Simone, who perfected 2 of the 7 elites and only 1 boss. Went for Highlander, got overkill combo and Pauper, but mentioned that the deck just didn't click together, and it happens. Sometimes you have these days where it just nothing works, and other times you do really well. So yeah, I do want to give a shout out to Alex for doing so well today as well. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.